and welcome back. This is Eastshade episode 13, and I originally thought this might have been the last episode, but after looking up some details about the quests, I didn't read too much into them, but I got a general idea of what we need to do, and there's some more quests we didn't know about, everybody. That's pretty cool, I think. So I'll just show you something. We're just going to press continue. I've come over here already just because I wanted to save some time. You know, we could get more into the action. So I'm just going to press continue. Look at this. This looks like, where are we? That island in the middle of the lake. The one we thought we couldn't get to. Turns out you can actually get here. I don't know if we were doing it wrong or if it was glitched. The game is still early access, I'm pretty sure, but it's still working out the stuff. So we are at the island in the middle of the lake, and so it's called Sinkwood Inn. Oh, there's some rats here. They're kind of cute. I like how they've got like stuff on them. Anyways, we're obviously gonna steal all their stuff because that's how we do. And I don't know, I really like it. I'm glad I got to come here because honestly, that was going to be one of my big gripes with the game. If I couldn't come here, I was like, why have such a cool looking island if it's just like set dressing? I don't know. So I think we need an item that we get from a quest here to continue. So I stopped reading, and so I know we can do it, and I know there's stuff going on, but we'll try to work out the quest here before we look up any more tutorials or anything like that. So that's what's going down. We're gonna obviously keep on stealing their stuff. Stuff. Beautiful stuff. But yeah, I'm pretty glad. Like, we circled around this whole island. Ooh, what's this? Tiffmore Ruins property deed sale. The seller also agrees to make public solemn declaration they have personally entered the ruins and determined them to be completely empty and void of sacred default. Blue Road Industries will conduct an archaeological study to confirm statements. With the compliance of these standards, the seller agrees to pay 2,000 goldstone for the complete property and right exploration of Tiffmore Ruins and any manor in the Blue Rose Industry sees. Ooh, okay. Tiffmore Ruins. Property sale. What's, where's the Tiffmore Ruins? Interesting. So why has someone thrown a deed out? That's weird. Why is that sheep going for a swim? Oh, they're all going for a swim. You do you, buddies. Don't drown. Also, if you think you'd put your sheep in a fence versus your plants out the front, but whatever. Also, not a great inn if I'm being honest, because one, it's not particularly easy for travelers to get to. Like, maybe if they had one of the, like, how are they gonna do a booking? Like, you know, there's no telephone. What are you gonna do? You gotta get carrier pigeon, like, send it over. Anyways. Not a great business style, my friend, but this is a beautiful house. So I'm going to come here and have a look. So it's an inn, apparently.
Oh, okay. We're not really taking new visitors. There's been an incident. But with the storm, well, I'll give you the room we all plan to give the detective. We're just about full otherwise.
Oh.
There's been a theft in one of the rooms.
Oh, no.
Things are on their way now, though it might take a while. Don't worry, though. The thief wouldn't dare strike again. Some sort of important book. Real valuable, I guess, by the way Mr. Historian is reacting. I don't claim to understand what it does. I just know we can't have any thieves making an escape. We've got all kind of weirdos here. Could be just about any one of them. They're all exhausting me. Most of the guests are napping right now, though, so it's nice and quiet for the moment. Look, since we've got this shady business going on here, I'm not going to charge you. You can have a room upstairs, first door on your right. At any rate, it looks like you don't have much choice but to stay. The storm is raging out there. My great-great-grandparents built it as a waypoint for expeditions north, and for folks building windmills on the Tiffmore Bluffs. It's well past its glory days, and I can't imagine this situation is going to do much to boost its reputation. Not exactly. Well, there was this university student. Strange thing. She arrived around noon, coming from Narva. A few hours later, the historian arrived, followed by Helena and that businessman, Vadim. The student went off to her room. I figured she wanted an early start in the morning. But then she came out a little after sunset, bags all packed, telling me she had to leave and take care of an emergency. I felt bad for her having to leave in the night like that.
Oh. I don't see a storm raging, but okay. Saving the ruins. Okay. The Tifmo ruins gain new protections today following the concerns of disturbance to the sacred land. The new laws mandate that the historical ruins cannot be used for profit if an ancient relic is found within the site. However, pre-existing law states that if any ancient relics are found on historical sites, scientists will be given free rein over the land in order to conduct a full study and record the findings for posterity. Unfortunately, this does little to protect the native inhabitants who believe these sacred ruins should not be entered by anyone for any reasons. Activists have loudly stated that there is nothing of interest within the ruins, but only time will tell if this is true and whether the science or business will be taking over the bluffs. Interesting. Ooh, stiff. Reserved for Radmil Belinda. Hello, Belinda. Can I steal your stuff? Ooh. Healing magic. Okay. Some believe the Tifmo ruins hold the power to heal all wounds and illness. Ooh. Why do we not enter the ruins to seek out this power beyond comprehension? It is trusted by many that simply standing in the presence of the ruins is enough to cure small sicknesses and ease the mind of worry. It is a sad thing that the progeny, I don't know what that word means, of people who built these magical places do not see fit to share the wonderful spiritual energy here. They instead lock it away. Could they want the power only for themselves? Alas, we must respect their wishes and only wonder the amazing energy that is still sealed within the walls of the ruined tombs. Interesting. We got another one to... Ooh, look, we got a... Oh, that's so cute. Eternal Battle of Love. Ooh, we got a romance novel to read, everybody. They pulled each other close as moonlight washed over them. Surely nothing shall ever part us now, for we've braved through the beasts, frozen nights, starvation, drought, and yet finally life has brought me back into your arms. Oh, our love shall last forever, but the battles have not ended. Our lives have been foretold in the stars, and this is only the beginning. You can now leave and seek a simpler life, one with riches, comfort, warmth, and a soft bed. No one will blame you. He knew that no warmth would be as real as that of her hands. No bed as comfortable after sharing the ground with her. All his riches and comfort would be found in her eyes. Her stories made her smile. I will go with you. And what is this? This is a Post-it note. Excuse me, I need to write this number down because if playing games has taught me anything, that if you find a Post-it note with a number on it, you need to make note of that number. You know what I'm saying? So it's 5941. You got my pen. I wrote it down. Beautiful. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. So nothing here. Interesting. We've got twin dormers. Very interesting. Hello, friend.
Ah, so you finally made it, Detective. I was hoping you'd be delayed so we could have more excitement.
Ooh.
Well, of course. My sister Belinda dragged me here all of a sudden for a quiet retreat. But I don't much like quietly retreating. I'd rather have the suspense of a conniving thief in our midst.
Ooh.
No, I'm trapped in this bed. There's nothing at all to see here. But I did hear a young girl pacing outside my door before the theft. She seemed very flustered. I called her inside and we talked a bit about books. She was a student at the university. Suddenly she said she needed to go. What a sad girl.
Okay.
Yes, my husband and I used to go on dates at the ruins. The night sky and the fresh air, all surrounded by the history of the island. It's a very romantic spot, you know. You skipped to the last page? Don't spoil the ending for me. The businessman Vadim gave me that book last night. I haven't finished it yet, and I don't know anything about those numbers. They better not be important to the story.
Oh, okay. So it's not her book, it's the businessman's book. Glad we wrote that down. There's a nice little bath. Bit of a dirty mirror, but we'll excuse them. I like that there's 2 sets of boots, but only 1 person in there, which is an interesting observation. We could go upstairs, but we might go to Riley Amir's room next. Ooh, they're not asleep. I'm just gonna look through your stuff before. Oh, and steal your candle. Okay, what does this say? Tamra's harp. Okay, so they obviously like music. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna screenshot it. They don't have any books for us to read or anything else to steal.
Are you the authorities? Do you paint the crime scene to help find clues?
Yeah, I do. I'm just an artist who believes in justice.
Well, my boyfriend and I really need to get off this lake. We're supposed to be playing a show in Narva tonight, but the innkeeper won't let anyone leave. It's so frustrating. We've never played anywhere important, and the one chance we get, this has to happen. A book was stolen. It must contain the meaning of life, because I can't see any other reason it would be such a big deal.
Books are important, darling.
We got here yesterday afternoon. We ate dinner, played some music, and went to bed. I heard some scuffling in the middle of the night, but I just thought it was rats. Ugh, they're everywhere.
I'm not sure I like
Just
her.
hurry up and find the criminal, okay?
She's kind of like rude. I get she's got somewhere to go, but like, I mean, how would you feel if your musician, like your stuff was stolen? Okay, so deal with it, Riley.
You're making great strides, detective. I know you'll have this sorted out in no time.
I'm not a detective.
Oh, right. Well, anyway, I'm sure you'll find the culprits. Why don't you take these keys and continue investigation of the suspects in their rooms?
Sure. I'd love to break into everyone's rooms. Ooh, look, there's more people here. This must be the boyfriend. I've got a feeling. He's next to some music. Oh, there's another book. The Tiffmore Ruins, a simple and spiritual... Okay. I'll read this one. I was checking. The Tiffmore Ruins, a simple and spiritual discussion by Helena Mardwood. There are some in Eastshade who hold the silly notion of finding great riches and antique wonders within the ruins. In reality, however, it is a known fact among native people that the ruins of our ancestors contain nothing of material value. These tombs are home to ghosts of our ancestors, and traipsing through them in search of fortune or answers to our past would deeply dishonor those who walked before us. I have said before, and I will say again for all eternity, aside from resting spirits, there is absolutely nothing within the Tiffmore rooms that would impress a modern Eastshadian. Guys, we're gonna go get cursed and talk to the ghost in the ruins after this, after I steal some candles. We'll talk to this fella.
I'm Amir. You are going to crack this case, right? My girlfriend and I were supposed to play a show tonight. Oh, this is horrible.
Deal with it, buddy.
I don't know if this will help, but there was someone down on the beach late last night. I couldn't sleep, so I was looking out of my window at the lake, searching for inspiration. But yeah, someone was down there. I couldn't tell. They seemed like they might be tall, maybe, but certainly mysterious. They're a point of controversy around here. Some people want them open to the public, and some people think they're a sacred space. I understand that the ancient people wouldn't have wanted us to disturb their tomb, but it would have been pretty neat to play a show in there.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. So, do you think he's talking about the book we already found outside in the water? We'll have to go look out there once we're done. Because I would have still talked to everyone.
Hello, Detective. My name's Belinda, and I'm an open book, I tell you. Any questions you have, I'm completely ready to answer. I don't have a single thing to hide. The only suspicious thing I've seen is that historian. He's been running into our rooms, snatching up our things and dragging them around for others to inspect. It makes you wonder if he isn't trying to cover something up.
That's a bit weird.
Well, who knows, really? We can't get in there to find out. But it's nice to dream. My sister loved hiking and traveling more than anything. Now she can only travel in her books. I have. It seems that Miss Helena is unwell. I've seen her looking very sick and tired as she moves about the inn. You'll see. Something's wrong with her.
So this must be the sister of the one laying in the bed, which I'm assuming means there's something wrong with her because she said she couldn't get through the bed and that she used to go hiking.
Who are you? You don't look like the authorities. Another suspect. When did you get here? Oh, sure. Well, watch yourself. There's a thief on the loose, and no one's even trying to catch them. In my translation book, it contains runes that would allow me to enter and learn more about the Tiefmoor ruins. It's highly sensitive and confidential information. I was on my way to the ruins when the thief made their move. Very few people know about the translation book. Someone must have been following me.
Interesting.
And the authorities. Delayed by a boating mishap. At this rate, the thief is going to slip away in the night.
So he's trying to get into the ruins. Well, obviously that gives us like a prime reason someone would take his book because that's kind of suspicious. Also, we're gonna take some stuff ourselves. Ooh. Property deed of sale. Interesting. It has the same blue rose as the thing out the back. Kervok agrees to sell the Sinkwood Inn to the Blue Rose Industries for the complete price of 1,000 glowstones. The sale includes the building, grounds, and business. Any employees remaining in the inn will be employees of the Blue Rose Industry and subject to any salary negotiations. Huh. Interesting. So this must be the owner's room. Dude, if you're selling this place, I'll buy it for $1,000. I'd love to run it in. So let's head upstairs, see what's crack-a-lackin'. Oh, I like this framework. It's quite beautiful. Okay. Oh, we've got some more people to talk to. Nothing we can read here, but we'll talk to the back.
Good. You finally arrived to sort this out. Check through my suitcase and I'll be on my way, detective.
Ooh.
Good gods, this is truly obscene. The historian likely dropped the book in the lake himself. You've seen how his hands shake. And now he's trying to frame one of us.
Interesting. Dropped the book in the lake, which is kind of suspicious. suspicious because there is a book in the lake out the back. I don't know if it's the same book, but there is a book in the lake.
Numbers? I'm afraid I don't know anything about that. I picked up that book in a small market last week. It wasn't my cup of tea, so I gave it to Rad Miller. A wasted opportunity at the moment. Who doesn't love the idea of visiting a tomb thousands of years old? Who wouldn't love the sense of discovery and heritage? Who
He's my
wouldn't
number
pay
one
dozens
suspect.
and dozens of glowstones for that kind of experience? I'm going to bring that dream to life. I promise you that.
So, the historian was working on something to code the book, like the ruins. This guy wants to turn the ruins into a profit, and he knows there's a book in the lake. He's my number one suspect.
That historian! He's a madman! He tore through our rooms this morning, screaming about his wretched book.
Interesting.
You don't look like any detective I've ever seen. I won't be answering your questions.
Wow! Helena is rude. I'm gonna go into her room first. And I'm gonna steal all of her shit. My dearest family, I've thought a lot about our dedication to preserving the sanctity of the ruins. It has meant so much to me that you've all stood by my side in this battle. It pains me to write this, that my health is declining. There is little to be done, but with any luck, there may be a treatment available another. I only hope that. Oh, she's unwell. It's a lovely painting. I could do some better paintings than you, though. Ooh, what is that? I'm going to screenshot that because that may, like I said, you need to take note of these things. I'm actually going to do another little dodgy screenshot and put it over on my other monitor. So I don't need to go into Steam to see my screen chatties. Okay, interesting. Oh, she's got muddy boots. Oh, that's quite suspicious as well. Interesting. She is suspicious now, too. Oh, this is my room, just reserved for detective. Well, I'm obviously going to take everything. Oh, I can sleep here. That's nice. No. I'm not ready to sleep just yet. But I will take a nap once we solve this mystery. Reserved for Vladim. So this is the businessman, who's quite dodgy. Ooh. Okay, so... interesting. Very interesting. I think I'm gonna have to work out how to do that lockbox. I think it must be the, we're gonna try the code we found. Oh, dang it. So let's get it all back to 0. I think, which one is it though? Man, I shouldn't have clicked it, guys. Okay, I'm going to assume that this one's 0. Ah, okay, we got to get them all back to the same. Just because I'm obsessive. Okay, so we've got 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9. 1. What? It didn't click. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. It's probably because they both turned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we've already clicked that one once. So maybe... Can I open it? Maybe it's this row that has 0. Okay. I already had that where I wanted. So we'll try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Aha! I don't know those numbers. Yeah, okay. Uh-huh. Okay. A likely story, my friend. V. I was digging around near those old ruins you're so obsessed with and found this. Looks like an awful lot like an ancient relic. Thought you might want to keep it safe until you officially own the property. Hopefully you can come up with a few extra glowstones for me in the exchange. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. Okay, buddy. I know nothing about that. Uh-huh, okay. Let's search the historian's room now. Oh, he's got a fireplace in his room. Quell for temporary treatment of nerves, forgetfulness, and shaky hands. No more than 2 drops a day. Okay, so he's a bit nervous, fellow. Oh, what's this? University of Nova. Oris, please take this letter as formal notice of dismissal from your position. We appreciate your hard work through the decades. However, it is proven that there is no new information for discovery regarding the Tifmore ruins, and unfortunately the university can no longer fund the program. Oh, he lost his job. Okay, well. Interesting indeed. I think we should go and we should have a look out the back again, because we found that book beforehand and maybe we weren't meant to. We'll just sit down here. Can I not take this? Okay, maybe we actually have to look for a book in the water. Maybe that's not what we were meant to find. Maybe I broke it by clicking it first. That'd be just my luck, of course. Is there anything else in the water? I don't see anything. Do see some fish over there. And a sheep. Interesting. So I want to pick that up. Why can't I pick it up? It's very weird. Also, I like that I knew to write that down.
What a mess this is. Been thinking about it. This place is empty most of the time. Tourism on the Tifmore Bluffs isn't what it once was. And the milling industry isn't all fancy and upcoming like before. Got that letter in the mail just a few days ago. Seems like my ticket out of here. This place gets a little too gloomy for me.
Interesting. Well, what do we do?
Have you any progress? Numbers? I'm afraid I don't know. A wasted opportunity. Who?
Interesting. Why, I uncracked it. I think I worked it out. It's obviously that guy. Maybe we need to sleep. We'll sleep until morning. There we go. Get some rest. And then maybe the detective will arrive. I'm curious.
Have you any...
What a mess.
Ah, this must be the detective.
Hi. I'm not really sure what's going on. Oh my gods. What happened? Of course. Those halls belong to my ancestors, and my aunt lives on the property. I mean, for now, she's probably going to have to sell it. Oh, are you sure it's necessary? Okay, it's just on the ground.
Aha, good news. The real detective has arrived.
Property of Nicole. I can't believe this is the last time I'll ever set foot in these ruins. I know Auntie H would never sell the land for tourism, but she doesn't look well lately and I'm worried about her. At least I can have is ensure the land stays in our family. I've been sneaking out small relics to study in secret, but now it's too dangerous. Auntie H never wanted the ruins swarmed with archaeologists. I always struggle to say that word. And that's what happened if the university found out what's really in here. She always said our ancestor spirits live down here, and in the cool silence I can almost believe it. It's really a sacred place. Okay. She's literally got relics there. So you must be the
detective. Sorry it took me so long to get here. The innkeeper just filled me in on the situation. It seems like you've been doing good work here. Do you have a prime suspect?
Yes. None of these people.
Really? That's very interesting. Let me have a look around and see if I can confirm your suspicions. Well, you might make a fine detective one day, but not today. Turns out it was actually Helena. Sad story this is. Looks like Helena was hoping to sell off the land to the tourist industry. Worth quite a lot of money. Says she was trying to take a final look inside the ruins. That's why she needed the book. Must have been having second thoughts about selling the land. Unfortunately for her, we've now got solid evidence that the ruins are filled with ancient relics. No chance of selling the property now. Ownership will most likely default to university. Well, I'd be remiss if I didn't reward you for your work. Please, accept these glowstones I'm authorized to award good Samaritans like yourself. And I believe my work here is just about done.
Okay, so it was her.
So, you actually weren't the detective after all. I just had to see if there was anything in the ruins. All my life, I've believed there's nothing but spirits in there. I've started to see that no one else believes that. I can't afford for the land to go to science. Science doesn't pay. But my heart couldn't afford for the ruins to be opened as a tourist location. I just thought the translation book might hold some answers for me. Might help me solve this puzzle. Vadim made an offer on the land. He suggested running his own excavation for sacred objects, but really I knew he would do everything possible to destroy what he found. I took the book and planned to sneak inside the ruins. Just take a peek. I wouldn't have destroyed anything, and if I found something, I would have reported it to the university right away. Now, the ruins will be opened to the university. We'll just have to see what happens.
Interesting. I guess that's what those squiggles were for.
Interest in those ruins. Well, I guess Vadim won't want to buy my inn anymore, but maybe he'll get more interest now anyway. Who knows? I just might convert one of these rooms into a ruins museum. Oh well, I'm happy to hear there's something of interest in those ruins.
And I believe my work here is just about done.
Anymore, but maybe he'll get
I thought I was gonna get
anyway. Who knows? I just might convert one of these rooms into a ruins museum.
I thought I was meant to get something cool. Outside of money. Oh well. That was cool though.
Well, after we recover the translation book from Helena, maybe I can get my position at the university back as well.
Aw,
The
that's
ruins
good.
have always been important to her. I only hope I can preserve them for future generations. And imagine what we can learn about the past. Eventually, I hope it will be better this way. If we uncover even one artifact, the ruins will be protected forever. No tourists, no names carved in the walls by hooligans, no trash tossed around.
Hooligans!
Just a bastion of history. On an unrelated note, I saw the, shall we call it the watercraft you arrived here in. I've drawn up some instructions for you on how to build a reed boat. They're commonly used around here. No need for whatever that thing is.
He doesn't like my
You
raft.
also find reed boats quite capable of coastal travel. I can't imagine your contraption there is. You'll need heavy reeds. They're wider and flatter than the usual sort. Best wishes, and, sorry for accusing you of taking my translation book. I'm sure you understand.
Aww, that's awesome. Also, there's a person over there. Do we have enough material to make this thing? So we need twine. 4 twine. I can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam! We got ourselves a boat! Heck yeah! Boat, boat, boat. Oh man, it's a bit wonky. I'm on a boat. I'm charging this person I saw over here. Was it just this lady? I thought I saw someone else. Maybe I've gone crazy. I love my new boat. Look at us go. Oh, it's so speedy. Oh, it's amazing. Thank you, historian. Oh, I love it. That was cool. It was like a little mystery at the end. I honestly thought it was the other guy though. I mean, she was kind of suspicious, and she did actually have those little sigils in her room. But, oh well. Ooh, that's a big looking fish. So I've actually researched as well about the fish, because we've got to catch that big fella fish. I'm glad we pick up everything and we could just make that. But yeah, apparently there's a lady that sells a book that teaches you a bit more about fishing in Nava. So we might do that. But I really want to just go see the ruins, because I don't know, everyone's been talking about it. So I'm just kind of curious to see what's going on in there. Like maybe we can find a relic to sell. No, I probably won't sell it, but I am quite interested in seeing some ghosts. And from memory, the ruins were over here. So I'm meant to go have a look. I don't remember this being here. It's kind of cool. Anyways, we're gonna go this way. I think they're over here. There's probably a path that I can follow. Also, I like that there's reeds here. That's definitely like they've suspected you to get like a bunch of reeds to make the boat. That's clever game design. Very clever. That was it. I'm glad we did that. Yeah, it looks like there's definitely, they gave you enough to make it, which I think's pretty nice. Sneaky game devs, sneaky. Here's the path. That's what we want. But we just want to go see the ruins, and then we'll... So what I'm thinking is, I knew we needed the boat, and so it was probably like, this is the farm, right? Who have the children, because we've got to find, we've got a quest, I'll just show you. The Thomas apple, so that they're caring for the children. So if we look at our map, no, I'm also going to save quickly. Bring up map. Thomas farm. So we found the children like around here. So I'm assuming if we head down to the Sandy Snout Beach, and just like take our boat along the coast, we're hopefully gonna find their father. That's what I'm thinking. But I knew we needed a boat, and so I stopped reading after that with my instructions. So I was like, yeah, because I was reading the tutorial and it's like, oh, you need a boat and you can get it from doing this quest. And so I was like, okay, well, we must be able to get to that place. And so that's where I stopped reading. And I was reading the Steam thread about the fish one. And it was like, yeah, you can buy a book that tells you about the baits, or you can read this spoiler thing. And I'm like, no, I'm going to go buy my book, which hopefully we've got enough money to buy, but we shall see. I'm pretty sure we've already raided these ruins and like had a look through them, but we'll see. It'll be interesting if we come back here another day and maybe like, I don't know. There's a tent down there. Interesting. Interesting. We might have another look at that another day, if I remember. More stuff. I don't see, like, I don't know how we could get into this place because, like, it's just like a ruin like that. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of curious about that tent down there, though. We might pick up with that next time. I don't want to go, like, do too many things, although I don't think we can jump down there. So maybe when we're going round our coastal trip, we'll find it. I don't want to injure ourselves. I don't think we take full damage, but I don't want to risk it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed our little mystery, and we'll be picking up next time over there in the water, zooming along the beach to find out what's going on. But anyways, thank you so much, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye!